Hello, welcome back to Alternative Smallholding. Today we are going to be talking about how you can start a YouTube channel. Yes, you. You can start a YouTube channel today with no equipment really. So, let's have a little walk through the woods and we'll have a chat. See you in a minute.
I saw a squirrel.
You saw a squirrel. So I'm going to give you 10 tips to how to start your YouTube vlog channel today. So when you go around YouTube, say, and you can look for tips on how to start a YouTube channel, a lot of the information is directed towards a channel where you're, say, sitting in a room with perfect lighting and a microphone and a screen in front of you. And gardening channels, smallholding channels, homestead channels, that's not what it's about, is it? And if anything, we face bigger challenges because we're always on the go. We don't have a controlled environment. So we're going to have 10 tips for starting your vlog outside with equipment that most of you already have or you can get for virtually nothing. So first of all, it's worth mentioning that I'm not a huge channel. I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but I can give you some kind of advice on where to start, changes that you can make, and how to just get out there and get it done. So, it looks like we're going down this step, so I'm going to turn the camera around so I can concentrate.
Parkour.
So tip number 1, and this has to be the main reason why I see a lot of people say that they don't want to start a YouTube channel, and that is because they don't want to be on camera. But you don't have to be. There's no reason why you have to be when you're starting out. And even later on, there's a lot of channels that aren't on camera all the time. Just walk behind the camera, talk, tell your story, and if you want to be on camera later, then you can. We didn't actually go on camera for, what, maybe over a year? And there's no reason for you to be. And then we got used to it, yeah. So tip number 1, you don't have to be on camera. Tip number 2 for you is don't move too fast. If you spin the camera around too fast when you're looking at something, just like this. Hello.
Hello.
Like that. It gets a bit too much. If you're turning around like this, people suffer from motion sickness from watching videos, believe it or not. So don't move too fast. Take your time, keep the camera steady, don't rush. Or if you do make those moves, there's something in the trees. If you do make those moves, don't be afraid to edit them out. We'll get on to editing shortly. The next tip is to speak up. Now, if I speak in my normal voice, my everyday voice, then you probably can't hear me as well. But if I speak in my YouTube voice, which is louder, more pronounced, I try to speak as clearly as possible.
So then you can hear what you guys can hear what she's saying.
Yeah. So try and speak up, especially if you put the camera down and you are speaking to the camera but it's a distance away. Remember that you need to raise the volume of your voice so that the camera can hear you. It's really hard to watch a video if the volume is really quiet. Okay? is for you to tell a story. Introduce your videos, have an idea of a subject that you want to cover that day, and then wrap it up at the end. So you have a start, a middle and an end.
So we're on the head to a very special tree of ours. We're nearly there. I think we're nearly there actually. So
We're at the pond now.
yay, we're at the little pond. This is a swamp.
It's a swamp.
Is that what you call it?
Our next tip is to watch people who inspire you. There are many, many wonderful channels out there who can give you some inspiration on how to shoot your videos, the kind of content that people like. Go ahead, watch some people. Find out the kind of style that you want to do, if it's straightforward vlogging, if it's just a record of what you're doing, or if you want to get a bit more creative. But watching other people is a great way to decide what videos you want to make. So let's talk lighting. Lighting can make or break a video. If you're outside all day, the chances are you've got natural daylight and you'll be lit perfectly and it's not a problem. When you've got glasses on like me and I look at the sun and film this way, you probably can't see my eyes. I've purposely worn my glasses today to show you that. So keep that in mind, don't have the light directly in your eyes. Now when you're indoors, lighting is even more important. You want your video to be well lit, you don't want it to be dark, and also you don't want it so bright that you're totally washed out. Some natural lighting by a window or a nice lamp, but not shining directly on you necessarily, will make the world of difference to your video. It doesn't have to be a costly setup, just natural daylight if you can. Making your channel grow can be quite a challenge when you're new. But the best thing about this community is we are so supportive of new channels, big channels alike. We're all in this together and I love that about this community. But when you start making videos, make friends. Comment on other people's videos, start a conversation. It goes a long way to helping your channel grow, but also people are likely to give you advice and support you. So make friends. I don't like the word network because that makes it sound like a business and all that kind, but make friends, socialise, because this community is fantastic.
Next is keep it short.
She makes a good point. Long videos are difficult for people to watch. People like to hop in and out of YouTube every now and then, sometimes in the lunch break. If your video is generally over 20 minutes, then you're going to get less views on it. Our ideal view time is about 15 minutes, with a few 5-minute videos thrown in here and there. The longer the video, you'll find that people drop out from watching. So keep it short, keep it to the point.
There it is, look. There it is. That is so amazing.
Okay, camera. Pretty much guessing that everybody has one of these, a smartphone. Your smartphone has got an adequate camera to film your videos. You can turn the camera around so that you can see yourself, but that camera isn't as good quality as the camera on the back. But if you want to see yourself and see what you're filming, by all means use the front-facing camera. So that will do. There's a lot of channels that started using phones, or say Robotic Allotment Gardener. He actually uses an iPad to film his channel and he's got like 3,500 subscribers. It can be done. Editing can also be done on your phone. I know of channels that film on their phone and then edit on their phone too and upload directly to YouTube, so you don't ever have to worry about transferring your files off here onto a computer. In terms of getting the angles that you want, we use a selfie stick. We hold this up in front of us and we get the angles that we want to get. It also helps us hold the camera a little more steady. Now this selfie stick was from the pound shop. This cost £1, so your equipment does not need to be expensive. They also have little tripods that you can use. They're for smartphones, but they also fit small cameras as well. So for £2 you can get a selfie stick and a tripod, and that can help you do your filming. And then if you do want to edit, now you don't need a fancy computer. This computer is, I don't know how many years old now. What?
It's a laptop.
It's a laptop, you're right. It's probably 7 years old. It's not brilliant at all, but it does the job. And the editing software here is free. I don't use any fancy editing software at all. This is just a free editing software that I got with the PC, and it does me just fine. To make our videos, I use a combination of my phone and a small camera that we've got, which is, again, is a very old camera, an old laptop, a free editing software, and £2 worth of tripod and selfie stick. That's it. That's all I use. Music you can get from the YouTube free music library. Please check the files though, because some of them need you to credit them in your video description. So please check that out, because you don't want to get done for copyright issues. So your equipment, it does not need to cost a fortune. You can start up a channel with a phone, a selfie stick, a little tripod, an old computer, free editing software and free music. It really is that simple.
The important thing to have a channel is to have fun.
Bless you. Come on, let's go home and get warm.
Yes.
So that's it. I hope you found this useful. I think that you should get out and start a YouTube channel today. Don't be scared. Remember, you don't have to be on the camera, okay? And I hope you've enjoyed our lovely woodland walk. And get out there, start your YouTube channel, and when you do, drop it in the comments below so that I can come and check you out and give you some support. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Going to get you. Come in. Going to get you.